Hey, what's up folks, it's Rojo, and welcome back to the Taffer Estate. We're playing Darkest Dungeon. If you were here for last episode, we went over some of the mechanics of the game, and unlocked a couple buildings, and recruited some new people, but we have to rename some people as well. So why don't we rename our jester here? We'll call him Smiles, and don't forget we are doing the Rogues Only playthrough, so we will only be using Rogues, Jester, or rather I should say Jesters, Grave Robbers. Let's see, who are we going to call this guy? Let's call him Lips, I guess. Yes, Bounty Hunters, Jesters, Grave Robbers, and Highwaymen will be the classes that we use. These characters we sort of started with, so we'll be phasing out the Vestal, the Plague Doctor, and the Crusader all in due time. So we have our Jesters renamed. Let's rename our Grave Robbers. We will call this one, she shall be Lady Blackthorn. And she will become the Dirty Duchess. Oh yeah. Actually, let's if we're gonna do it, let's... Ah, there's not enough room. No. Very well. No the. Okay, perfect. So, we don't really have much else that we can do in town right now, so we may as well just embark on a mission and see what we have available. Lots of stuff, as a matter of fact. We have a scouting mission. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. Explore 90% of rooms. Skirmish. Unholy Abomination. So we sort of did this one last time. Although if we do it again, it will be, of course, a different layout and everything. Ah, we have a medium mission. Explore 90% of rooms. And another medium mission. Complete 100% of room battles. I'm going to try something a little different. I don't want to do a medium mission just yet. So let's see. These both have the same reward. They're pretty similar. I say we go for the skirmish map. And we're going to build out our team here. Sally is currently partaking of some beverages in the bar to de-stress. So we'll be running with this brand new team that we very fortunately got after our last mission. So let's see here. Dirk Stab, melee forward 3. So that's basically when he uses it, he's going to move 3 slots up in our formation. Which basically means as soon as he uses it, he's going to go to the front. Buddy has Solo, which is a full enemy party debuff, so that's not so bad, maybe. And then he's also got a stress heal that he can use from the back row. So that's interesting. Lips is a little bit different. He's sort of all over the place. I think his best bet, even though we're going to be fighting a lot of undead and they're immune to bleeds, his best bet is probably going to be here, I think. We'll put Smiles probably in the back, and then we'll have, let's see. Yeah, so Lady Blackthorn has Lunge, which will allow her to move up in the formation. Flashing Daggers, a little AoE attack, and a couple things she can use from the back row. So that's fine. We'll put her there, I guess. And yes. Also, the Dirty Duchess here. She has the good combo here. Lunge, which moves her forward in the rotation or in the formation, and then Shadow Fade, which is a stun, dodge buff, and it moves her back in the rotation. Or in the formation. I keep saying rotation, but anyway. So that's good. I'm thinking, though, maybe let's put, I'd like to have that Battle Ballad, because it seems like it might be really good, but I'd rather have Lunges, I think. especially since most things are going to die pretty quickly. So we'll try this formation. We're going to be rotating in and out quite a bit, I think. Or our formation is going to be changing quite a bit between battles. So let's provision. This isn't a very long mission, so I think we can handle maybe 8 food. That's... I always like to err on having too much. We'll go 12 food. We'll bring a shovel. We'll bring a couple bandages. And we're going to bring 12 torches. There we go. All right. And let's bring... You know what? Let's... Holy water sometimes we can use, but let's bring a key, I think. Key doesn't actually show up that much either. Let's bring an extra shovel. I think that's probably a better use of our resources here. So, I think we're in good shape. Let's embark and see how we do. Actually, you know what? I want to try something a little bit different. We may fail this mission, but we're gonna do it in the dark, just like a rogue would. Ba-bum-ba. Alternatively, rogues always hit it from the back. There's a million of these jokes. Okay, so let's see here. Gotta get my controls figured out. Can't use Battle Ballad. Right, alright. Let's go to the west first, because our goal is to get 100% of room battles, and we don't want to backtrack any more than we really need to. Crate is empty. No worries. How's our... This team must be amazing with traps, yeah. Even the jesters are pretty good. Alright, first battle. Let's see how we do. And we got surprised. See, this is why I think the rogues sort of party has some potential, because we are versatile. We can do stuff from any position in the lineup here. But I think flashing daggers is pretty good for a start here. These bone soldiers are, of course, going to be immune to bleed, so our jester's abilities aren't going to be quite as good as they otherwise would be. Let's go for the dirk stab on the bone rabble. Ooh, so close. It does debuff our jester a little bit, potentially. Or no, not dirk stab doesn't, excuse me. I was thinking of heroic end. Also, it looks like we just got critted there, I guess. Let's see. Well, the only thing he can do is Battle Ballad. Let's do it. Nice. Alright, now we can get to the good stuff. We got thrown daggers. We actually can't lunge from this position, so instead what we can do is go ahead and Shadow Fade, which will move us back, and stun that guy, which is very handy. Bump in the night, not so bad, I don't think. Okay, we don't need another Battle Ballad, really, so why don't we just move up? And now she gets to go, and she'll lunge. 5 to 9. I think we go for the safe kill. Actually, it's so risky. Yeah. Safe kill. What do we got here? We can still do Dirk Stab from the front, but we also have Slice Off. Dirk Stab, crit mod 2%, crit mod 8%, so Slice Off is actually a little bit better here. We also have Solo. Let's try Solo. Wow, we crit him. That's unlikely. But we only debuffed one of them, so that's actually not that good. I think our best bet here is probably going to be some more lunges. 5 to 9, we can get a kill on this guy.
As the fiend falls.
So that's sort of how I want my parties to go. Like, we're gonna have good damage and in particular probably good single target damage, which is going to let us sort of focus down certain enemies a little bit more quickly than we'd otherwise be able to. Didn't quite get the kill there. That's it's okay. We can go for the Slice Off, or we can go for the Dirk Stab. I think Slice Off will be fine.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And we can't do anything from... This person, anyway, can't do anything from this position, so... I think I'm actually just going to move them back. And he can't do anything, so it looks like we're going to have to fine-tune our abilities, which we'll be able to do later. But for now, let's just rebuff. Graveyard Slash hurts a little bit. We are actually kind of low on HP, one of our characters, which I don't like very much. Especially since this guy got to go again. It's okay, though. Whatever healing we would have wouldn't make necessarily a huge difference anyway, because we'd be getting less attacks and all that good stuff. Looks like our name is a little bit too long here. It's okay, though. But we got 2 deeds out of that, and we got some gold. A lot of gold, in fact. Ooh, that trap. Not so good. We may be in a lot of trouble here. Bookshelf. Sure. Sure. Passages are unsettling. That's not good. Fight? No fight. Very well. We will go to the west. Ah, I should have brought some holy water. It's okay, though. I'm gonna have her interact with this thing. Perfect. 20% damage. Not too shabby. That trap. So bad.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
We're getting torn up here, actually, quite a bit. There's a battle, alright. And we have a lot of stacking bleeds and stuff like that that we should be able to use in some blights. So I'm hoping that we can take these guys out. Now, lunge can't hit the people in the very back. So I think our best bet is probably to... let's try and blight the Fusilier in the back. Yes! Oh, so good. He's going to die to blight before he gets to go. That's actually a huge crit for us. Nice dodge. Perfect. Alright, Battle Ballad. And she can't actually do anything, so I guess we're going to have to... we'll just buffer. Rain of Whips is bad. That's going to make our whole party bleed. Oh, no, I guess we got a couple resists, luckily, so that's good. Now we're actually going to Dirk Stab here, because we want her to be able to do something next round. And we get to go again anyway. Should we hit these guys up with a solo? No, I think we just go for the Slice Off. Get a little bleed in there. Ooh, but he resisted. Very unlucky. And now we can do a lunge and finish him off. Perfect. We actually should be using our bandages as well, but it's okay. Now we lunge again. And I think we move this guy up 1. Punishment. 4 damage. It's okay. Hopefully, yeah, okay, so this is important. We didn't get to discuss Death's Door last time that we were playing. Basically, the way it works is... Oh, so bad! Lady Blackthorn goes down. Or no, the Dirty Duchess goes down. She was like our better one, I think. That's bad. Now he may die as well. This is not a good start. Who is this? Yes, this is Lady Blackthorn. Okay, yeah, the way Death's Door works is we have this stat, Death Blow Resistance. When you're at just 1 HP, or maybe it's exactly 0 HP, one of the two, every hit has a chance to kill you, but you won't just be dead outright. If you fail this Death Blow Resistance roll, then you actually die. But as long as you have at least 1 extra HP, you're not on Death's Door, and you can take a hit for like 1,000, and it'll just put you back on Death's Door. But on the other end, any damage could kill you once you're on Death's Door, including like a 1-point bleed. So it's something to keep in mind. So let's see. I think we go for the Harvest on this guy, even though it doesn't do quite as much damage. We'll put a bleed on him. And she actually can't do anything from this position. He's on Death's Door. Okay, we can fix this. There we go. Go for the Slice Off on this guy. You should be bleeding for quite a bit now. Yeah, 3 damage. Because I think bleed stacks, whereas blight doesn't, maybe. So that's definitely important to consider. Some good damage. He should go down shortly. We did debuff ourselves a bit with that heroic end. We will have her... Oh, I thought... Oh, no, her bleed just barely came off. Okay. Thrown dagger should be sufficient here. And one final hit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that didn't go very well. But we got a dodge stone. That's actually kind of handy. And we got some extra food, which we can use on this guy to bring him off of death's door. We'll also give him this dodge stone. Perfect. Let's have her open this chest. We should have brought a key. But no worries. A little bit of extra money. We can always back out of this mission as well if we have to. But I'd prefer not to. We certainly have at least one more encounter in one of these rooms here. But we're gonna try and get through this. This is also my first time trying to do, you know, what's basically known as, I guess, a dark run, where we don't have any extra torches and we just let the light go down. Going to get a lot more stress, but we're also going to get more crits and stuff as well that will reduce the stress. Let's check what this guy has. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. We're on our last light now. You have to wait for that pop-up to go away before you can select the next room you want to go to, which is a little bit annoying. Not the end of the world. Okay, so we were surprised again. That's okay, though. A lot better chance of us getting surprised, as a matter of fact. I'm going to move backwards one. Please don't kill him. Thank you. Well, actually, not really thank you. There's no chance of him dying. Let's see. We can do solo or heroic end from the front here. These guys aren't super tough, so there's a chance we could actually one-shot this guy. Yeah, excellent. Even with the debuff, which is pretty staggering debuff, really. I think we go for 3 to 6, 3 to 6. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's bad. Good dodges, though. Good dodges. What have you got? Yeah, harvest on this guy, even though you're not going to be able to get a bleed. Actually, I guess maybe harvest wasn't the play there, since he is debuffed as well. Let's see. I think thrown dagger sounds pretty good. We're not going to be able to get a kill on this guy. Oh, well, we got lucky. This guy's almost too stressed out to fight. Ooh. Oh, thank goodness. All right. Yeah, we go for Dirk Stab. Should be able to kill this guy before he gets to go again, I hope. I really hope. Yes. Okay. Take this extra money. And we'll heal this guy up for 1. Now let me think about this for a second here. Yeah, I think this will be okay. We really need to get the guild unlocked so we can flip people's abilities around a bit. Battle Ballads, Solo, Heroic, and I think this will be okay. This guy actually has a stress heal that he could maybe use on himself if he wanted to, but he can only use it from the back, which means we can't use it because we only have 3 characters right now, sadly. It's interesting. Medicinal herbs.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I'm curious what happens when we use this. Ah, look at that.
Is only the first test.
That was a pretty worthwhile trade. I don't know that there's really all that many diseases in this area, so 1% crit for -1 speed is not a good trade in my opinion, so we'll probably never equip that critical stone. But the money's nice. Okay, here we go. Ah, okay, we do have a fight here. This is gonna be harrowing, probably, to say the least. I'm thinking, yeah, we gotta go for the crit here. Actually, it was nice that it was a crit, even though it only does 2 damage. But yeah, go for the solo to reduce their effectiveness, basically. Ooh, he's gonna break for sure now.
Clarified in a single strike.
How bad is it gonna be? Paranoid. Uh-oh. They take me for a fool. Fair, I suppose. This needs to go away, please. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we can do to alleviate this. He's basically useless for the rest of the adventure, probably. So hopefully this is the only fight that we have left. Let's see. I think we go for the flashing daggers. Oh, man, we really need more damage than that. Good dodge, good dodge. Flashing daggers again. Yes! Thank goodness. Alright, so these guys are still debuffed a little bit. Ooh, that crit is so bad, though. Alright, I think we go for a heroic end on the courtier. Yep, very nice. Getting the big crits now. And he gets to go. So, yep, that's fine. Not very much damage, but better than nothing. Ooh, he's gonna bleed, though. So dangerous. If we can kill this guy before he gets to go again, yeah, okay, great. We might be able to save his life. But he's paranoid, so he may not accept our treatment. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, okay. Everything's fine. Nothing is fucked. We got a disease resist charm. That's not very good. At least not for this area, I guess I should say. But the benefit of going... So I don't know if I explained this. The benefit of fighting in the dark is that while you do get more stressed and monsters will do more damage to you, and you get surprised more often, the surprising isn't such a bad thing, or at least it won't be for our character compositions. But we also get more crits ourselves to help deal with the stress. So really, we risk taking more damage for more loot is, you know, the biggest factor, I think. Now, it looks like we have at least 2 more fights here before we can call this adventure a success, so we'll see how we do. This could be real bad. We might lose all of these guys right here. But luckily, we get to go first, so let's solo. We debuffed half of them, that's good. Ow! Oh man. We are in a lot of trouble here. Death's Door. How do we retreat, I wonder? Is it possible to retreat? Past turn. I don't see any, retreat from combat. So I say we, retreat.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
And, let's see. I'm curious to see if we get to keep all of our stuff if we just abandon the quest. We aren't going to get the rewards for, you know, completion, but if we get to keep this stuff, it might actually be okay. And we'll suffer stress from defeat, but that's okay.
But not the end of things.
Ah, so we do get to keep all the treasure. Yeah, okay, I think that was a good decision. We lost 1 character, but we came out with, I think, more money than we spent. Although we will have to use stress relief and all that kind of stuff, so maybe it's still a little bit of a net loss. It's okay, though. So let's see what we get here. Dud Hitter. Minus 3% crit below 50% HP, and plus 3% crit all the time. So that's pretty good. God-fearing. Will only pray for stress relief. That's okay. And then 20% stress resist in Dungeon Ruin, so that's actually pretty good.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
So we got 45 stress relieved on Sally, so he's fine now. Blacksmith and Guild are now unlocked, though, so that's very, very important. Let's take a look at them, shall we?
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
So the blacksmith basically allows us to upgrade our equipment. As you can see, stolen pick and knives, 47 damage. If we upgrade our weaponsmithing, we'll be able to upgrade these. These are capped by the resolve level of our heroes, though. So right now, she is level 0, because I guess we didn't get any XP for a failed mission, which is fair. But like Captain Crunch, for example, if we upgraded it, we'd be able to upgrade his weapon to level 1. Now, the guild is pretty similar.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
The guild allows us essentially to unlock new skills and upgrade our current skills. For example, our Grave Robber has access to Pick to the Face, Shadow Fade, and Poison Dart here. So what we're going to do is we may not upgrade her this time around, we may not need to, but what we would do is, you know, get like Shadow Fade and Lunge so that she can move back and forth through the lineup. Additionally, we can reduce the cost of training skills. I actually don't like these kinds of things in games, because basically I think all this does is reduce the cost of training new skills, which is valuable, but it's boring, in my opinion. It also makes me feel like I have to go this route, or at least I should go this route first. So I feel like it's not a great thing from a design standpoint, but you know, it is what it is. It's not all bad. This will allow us to basically unlock new ranks, but we'll still also be capped by our hero's resolve level, so that's important to keep in mind. First things first, though, we need to see. Yeah, we don't have the sanitarium yet, so we'll cover that probably in another episode. Let's send people to get some stress relief. Now, this guy is super stressed out. We're gonna have him go straight to the brothel. See, we could upgrade the brothel, increase his stress recovery. I think we're probably better off upgrading the cheaper options. But for now, I think the brothel is okay. Let's upgrade our bar once, though. We could reduce the treatment cost as well, but we're not going to do that yet. So we'll send Lady Blackthorn to the bar. Actually, no, we're going to send Lips to the bar. Oops, well, I guess... Here we go. Send him... Excuse me? Ah, he will only pray for stress relief. Okay, that's fine. Actually, you know, we'll send her to the gambling hall. Actually, you know what? Nope. Take it all back. We do need to actually come back and confirm this, though. So let's put him back in here. Alright, now we'll come in here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, that's fine. We will send him to the transept to pray, and we'll send her to the cloister for meditation. This isn't going to do... Actually, you know what? No. I was going to have her go to the penance hall, because that would reduce her stress more. But we will instead send her to the gambling hall. That sounds fine. Let's see what we have in our stagecoach. Hopefully some classes that we can use. Yeah, we got a new jester.
He will be laughing still at the end.
Unfortunately, we can't use any of these other classes, though. These guys are all interesting. The occultist, you can consider, you know, maybe some of these people are roguish, I guess, but that's not how we're doing it in this playthrough, so we'll have to say goodbye to those guys for the time being. Now, we need more deeds, for sure. Deeds are important for upgrading your stagecoach, as well as the Blacksmith and Guild, I think. If I'm not mistaken here. Actually, no, the Guild is portraits, that's right. Portraits are difficult to come by. And the Blacksmith is the one that requires deeds, so we'll want to do some of this. Furnace just reduces the cost, I think, which again, you know, I don't really love it, but it is what it is. Seeker Grave Robber, Succumb to Blight, Brigand Bloodletter. Alright. Well, I think that will do it for this episode. We've unlocked some more stuff in town and gotten things figured out. I guess we'll rename our new jester. Let's call him Ma. But everybody else, yeah, I think we'll have we'll bring, you know, some of these characters that we're not going to be using very much of on the next mission anyway, just to, you know, sort of get started so that we have 4 people. But we will, again, we'll eventually phase them out as soon as we get the chance. So, until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.